So, hello friends, these are some tips or some do's and don'ts for you to be getting a good night's sleep. Right? So, the first thing is whenever before you go to sleep, you have to check on the portion of your food. Now, when I say portion of your food, that is, do not overeat. Do not overeat. When you overeat, you tend to have some indigestion problems, some bloating problems, and that keeps you from sleeping. So just see that overeating is not proper. Another thing is, do not even skimp on meals. Just don't have very small meals, because if you have very small meals, you might have a sleepless night because you are feeling hungry, and that will keep you awake. Right? So the thing is, do not overeat also, do not undereat also. So those things you have to keep in mind. Another thing that you have to keep in mind is, do not overdo your protein or fat. Now if you have too many fats, it leads to indigestion. So see that fats shouldn't be too much. It's hard to digest. It takes time to digest. Another thing is, when you have proteins, protein generally makes you a bit alert. So you might, you will be alert and you really won't feel like sleeping in. So what you can do is have enough of carbs. Now when you're talking about carbs, we're talking about healthy carbs. That is, we are talking about complex carbs. Right? Now when we talk about complex carbs, that means which we get from fruits, which we get from vegetables, which we get from whole grains. So such type of carbs, and a little of protein with it. Don't even give up on protein. So that is the second tip. The third tip is, have omega-3s. Omega-3 fatty acids, do you know them, right? That is, you get it from fish, you get it from nuts, you get it from seeds. So those things you can have, because there is a hormone in the body called melatonin. Now melatonin, what it does is, it regulates your sleep cycle. So when you have omega-3 in the night, or you can, you get the supplements also, the omega-3 supplements, you can have that. So you don't have the tension about what do you have for this thing as omega-3. But if you have omega-3 in any form, you will get good sleep because your sleep cycle goes fine. Right? One more thing, I think you heard this a lot, that you should not have caffeine or alcohol before going to sleep. Now you might have heard of a lot of people. He did have a friend whose family used to have tea or coffee before they went to sleep. If you are used to it and you are getting sleep, it is fine. But if you are not used to it, then naturally your body doesn't feel sleepy because of caffeine. And initially you will get sleep. And you'll wonder, you'll think that you are, you're feeling good. But after some time, you will wake up. That is, you'll stay awake for most of the time in the night. So when you get up in the morning, you're not going to feel rested. And you're not going to feel nice that you feel out after having a good night's sleep. And finally, what you have to do is, don't overdo your fluids. I'm sure everybody is telling you to have a lot of water, a lot of fluids. These things go on, and most people do not find the time, or because they have the AC, they don't have water in the mornings and all that. And just to finish off whatever water they have water in the night. So make sure you don't have it, because what happens is that keeps your bladder full, and when your bladder is full, you have more bathroom visits. So that disturbs your sleep. Many times when you get disturbed, you cannot get sleep when you get back to the bed, right? So these are some tips, and I keep giving such tips, some small tips which people have some questions and all that. So if at all you want to listen to all my tips, just go below, click the subscribe button and share it with your friends and family so that everybody gets advantage of it. Thank you for now.